morning, guys. Today is September 8th, day 3 out here hunting elk with a bow. Hopefully you guys watched first 2 videos of this little series. We had close calls both times. I'm still heartbroken over day 1. This morning we got up at first light and we kind of had a game plan, but unfortunately 2 trucks in the headlights were coming up and just decided, you know, with all this pressure, let's go further south, head down, and just drive the roads for the first little bit of light because it's raining on and off, and we're going to take advantage of the comforts of the pickup truck today, I'm not going to lie, and we're just going to glass and go as the storms come in and out. So there's a chance of rain from now till 3 p.m. and there's some wicked lightning storms just literally coming our way, and I think the best thing to do is to just try to find elk. If you guys watched the last 2 videos, you've seen our goal is to just pin them down in first light and hopefully watch where they bed for the day. So that's the same plan today. Cover country, glass, and if we can get eyes on a big bull that beds or goes somewhere, then we'll make the move. So welcome to a new video. Day 3, let's go. Well, guys, we did exactly what we said. We've been just driving and glassing, and finally Martin picked up, I think it started off with like 3 cows, which they ended up having like 2 small bulls with them. Then we kept hearing a really faint bugle. We're like, dude, there's got to be something going on, like up higher, and with all those small bulls and a couple cows, I'm like, dude, something's going on here. Glassed up there, we started picking out some cows, and sure enough, there's a big bull. It's another 6-point, a new one we haven't seen. He's got really good beams, really good back end on his left. His 5th on his right's not as good, but man, just another shooter bull. We got some cool footage. You can see the fog just rolling in right behind him because it is about to get really nasty. So we're gonna hold tight, study OnX map. This is the 3rd day in a row where we've been able to find a mature shooter bull at first light. We'll have to get way high and try to pick them up again because now they've fed over out of our view. But good news is we're back on. It's gonna be another fun day. Probably another long day too. Man. There's a lot of bulls over there. There's just a ton of small ones. When I say a ton, I'm like 3 to 5 tops. Well, we got a break in the storm finally, so we're going to take advantage of it. The weather app says it's only going to last a couple hours, and then there's going to be a chance of rain till about 5 p.m. So we're going to try to relocate that bull that we saw skyline over. And looking at the maps and stuff, I just don't see how we can't find them. There's like 15 elk up there. So if we get high, get a good elevation, I think we're going to pick them up and have another opportunity. Well, look what I just walked right past. Heard a whistle from Martin. He's like, over there, antler. I'm like thinking bull, buck, what? And then when he did like a fall off his head thing, Martin spotted this elk shed. Pretty cool little white. So they do exist up here. We've always wondered, where the heck do these things go to shed? They go into the no man's land up here. Now I'm going to be distracted. Quick update, guys. We got high. We glassed. We found elk. I think we've seen most the elk except the big bull. There's a 6-point right here in the phone scope. That's honestly not a bad 6-point either, just smaller. It's got really dark antlers with white tips. It's kind of cool. So we heard a bugle and it wasn't him because we can see him, and there's some cows, and he's headed right to the cows, so I'm sure he's probably going to stir things up here pretty soon. Good news is we're on the elk. Bad news is there's a lot of them. That makes it hard. It's 11:40. So I think we'll just sit back and kind of honestly just see what happens for the next little while. We're in no rush. I would like to put eyes on the big bull before we moved in. For now, we're just going to stay back and play it safe and just kind of see what's going on before we make a real game plan, test the wind, all that fun stuff. But there's elk. We're about to get hit pretty hard, I feel like. So we're hiding in the trees. We were watching all the elk, and that 6-point decided he was gonna swoop in. It's so funny because we called it. We're like, oh, he's playing it casual, getting a bite here and there. Like he's gonna swoop in and try to steal these cows because the big bull wasn't with those cows. So he's on the ridge. We have some cows in the valley. We have a spike up on the hill. We have 2 mule deer bucks on the hill, both shooters. Somewhere in between all that is the big bull. So the reason if this is going to be tough, it's because there's just a lot of eyeballs and noses. Hopefully we can sit out this big old storm that's about to hit us. Well, Martin and I just split up. We kind of waited that storm out a little bit in that cedar tree. I think the worst of it's gone, but I think we'll just get drizzled on kind of all day. So we were both laying under that tree, and that bull ripped a big old bugle, so we know he's up there. That's good. Just inching along. Taking our time in this open country. Don't want to get spotted like we did yesterday. So here we go. Guys, I was so close to having like a 30-yard shot right here. I was sneaking up right here and only could see his antler tops. Right here, wind hit my back. He looked my way. He didn't seem to mind. Put his head back down to rub, looked my way. I don't think he saw me. He just smelled me, but he was only going to be 35 yards, maybe 40 tops. Anyways, he ran up the ridge, stopped him with a little fake cow call. He turned broadside perfect, and I just hit him forward. Hit him right in the shoulder blade, I think. This might be another shoulder blade episode. Dang it. Talking inches right there, you know? I don't know, I hope Martin got it on video. I haven't heard from Martin. I'm gonna climb up the ridge to get some service to see what he says. I saw the bull go over with the cow, so he can't be hurting that bad, but I just don't know how far that penetrated. Dang it, just what I thought. Oh, no. I promise that's in his shoulder blade. No penetration, no broadhead, because it's in his shoulder blade. Worst nightmare on an elk. Shoulder blade. That ain't gonna kill him. That ain't gonna kill him. This is a total bummer. Great bull. Shoulder bladed him. Well, Martin and I are here and we regrouped. We watched the bulls go into some cedar trees. I had eyes on the small one for a while. I know where he's bedded, but I never did see where the big one went. So I'm gonna try to get in a little closer. Martin's gonna try to spot him. He's in there somewhere, I know he is, and I gotta be careful. The good news is they are not with the cows. Hopefully they stay over there. I'm gonna get in between the bulls and the cows and hope that they feed down that cedar ridge to me. So, it's go time. Round 2 on the same bull. Sucks. This sucks. We'll do our best. Making my journey. I went 2 canyons away just to be safe. All the wind seems to be going uphill, which it wasn't when I was putting that stalk on. It was going downhill. You can see in Martin video. That's when he whips his head up and nostrils open. But I can't believe how high they are up here. Almost to the top now. It's just wide open up here. Well, dang it, like I said, I Another rodeo. I hate to hit a bull like that and not at least give it a try. Been sitting up there for like 2 hours, and I just don't think he wanted to come out, so I had to get aggressive. I put a stalk in the cedars, jumped him, of course. He was hurting, I'm not gonna lie. That leg must have stiffened up. He jumped, ran out there and turned broadside for me. I just hit him a little low, mid-body. Little low mid-body. So anyways, guys, I'm gonna try to cut this elk off. I'm sorry this is like this. This sucks. It's not how I want it to be. Trying to do my best, guys. Just trying to get this elk down. So hopefully he beds soon. He's still standing out there in the big burn. Well, I don't know if the head camera was capturing any of that, but guys, I tried for like at least a mile of trying to catch up to that bull to get another shot opportunity at him, and I was within 100 yards a number of times. I didn't want to just fling one, but I just couldn't get ahead of the bull. He was always ahead of me. I thought he'd bed, he just never bedded. Straight down the mountain, and he's kind of out here in this valley where it's mostly yellow grass, a few pockets of cedar trees, and I mean, that thing has got to lay down at some point tonight, get sick, and hopefully die. That was a rodeo. That's what we call the rodeo, and they suck. Anybody who's been through this, you kind of know how it goes, where things just don't work out. I mean, I put 2 shots in him, and neither of them were right in the pump house, and because of that, I'm gonna have another stressful night. Just waiting for Martin to show up, and we'll hit the truck and get to camp. Back to camp. Breakfast for dinner once again. I first thought when we get back to camp I was just gonna have ramen noodle, but man, I'm starving. Something good, like bacon and eggs sounds good. The last I left you guys, I was literally sitting on the fence line waiting for Martin. We both turned on our lights. I hadn't had my light on by that time. It was this really low light when you can still see, and I was walking down the fence. But we both had our lights, and I was just shining the light on the trail that follows the fence line. Sure enough, I'm just like, Martin, look, blood. That bull literally took the easiest route possible, which is good news. I think he's hurt really, really bad. But he took the path of least resistance. We got on his blood for a while, and I know we didn't go far. It always seems like you do when you're in the dark, because you're literally inch by inch by inch. But we did follow the bull, and oddly enough, he ran, or he is running towards, like literally right towards the pickup truck where we parked. He bedded once, and then after the bed, we decided to just kind of like get off the fence line, which is where the truck was, and make a big loop around. Looking at the hits, guys, I'm not proud of either of those hits, obviously, but I'm just trying my best to finish the elk, get him down, and get him off this mountain. So we're gonna start tomorrow off on his track. Yeah, I'm like getting super hot here. You'd think I'd have like a better spatula. I've got so many of them at home from Camp Chef. I think the hit is similar to like the deer I shot, which it's gonna kill him, he just needs time. How long? I don't know. I'm asking you guys to leave a comment in the comment box. If you were to gut shoot a deer or an elk, or any species really, how long do you think it takes for them to kill over? Question of the day. But yeah, I guess we'll have to find out tomorrow, see how long he lasted. Man, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. I think this whole series has been pretty action-packed with a lot of ups and downs, which could probably describe many hunts. So like I said, tomorrow we're going to get back on him. If you guys want to find out if we recover this bull tomorrow or not, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you watch tomorrow's video. Hopefully that thing is dead in that cedar bottom. Where he bedded was super random in just a big patch of yellow grass. A lot of blood in the bed. And then he headed straight down the fence line, which is what he did all evening. But right before the fence line dipped down into the cedar patch, he started to veer off to the left. So I think that's a sign that he wanted to bomb in and just find somewhere to get cover and be hidden. So make sure you tag along with us tomorrow, guys. Wish me luck. Let's all sleep good tonight. Tomorrow's video, hopefully have a bull down and we can all celebrate. For now, we're just gonna smash this eggs and bacon for dinner and try to get some sleep. This is probably the coldest night, which is good because if he dies in the night, keep him nice and cool and we'll be able to recover all the meat. So again, let's hope he's dead in his next bed.